mostly, but
there are some,
XSIV is going to have a physical. Physical and digital.
Now that's exciting.
I know, right? But it's not so common these days to feel that paper and turn those pages,
Yeah, those sticky pages.
Yep. Gotta love magazines.
Yeah.
Jinx here with Sextile Canada and Sextile America, and I have Reese Rideout with us. How are you doing, Reese?
Doing great, thank you.
Awesome. We're so glad to have you here. Reese, you are our special guest tonight for the XSIV Excessive Launch Party. Are you stoked to come hang out?
Yeah, absolutely. I whipped down here from my hometown, Pacific Northwest area, and I'll be here just for a matter of hours.
Yes.
Just for this event.
And we're so excited. Next question I got for you, Reese. You've had an outstanding 20-year career in the adult industry. What has been your most favorite or, iconic or, what's made you feel the most excited?
Well, so many different ones.
I guess after 20 years, you can just pick one or two for me.
Yeah, well, it's, I feel like that every time I bring up being on the cover of Playgirl magazine. That was a big one, but
yes.
I somehow slip it into conversations. On a day-to-day basis.
Why wouldn't you?
And we're pushing, that was in 08, 09, so we're pushing, 17 years later, and I somehow slip it in.
Yeah.
So I feel so, but it's something to be proud of, and now there's no more magazines.
Yeah.
So if you are in something, it's digital now.
Mostly, but
there are some,
XSIV is going to have a physical. Physical and digital.
Now that's exciting.
I know, right? But it's not so common these days to feel that paper and turn those pages,
Yeah, those sticky pages.
Yep. Gotta love magazines.
Yeah, that's what I started with.
Yep. I think that's what most people started with. Once you get to the our age.
That was a good one. Something recent, it hasn't released yet. It'll be on Valentine's Day, but it's a musical porno.
Oh, musical porno.
So it feels kind of like the pinnacle of my career right now.
Yeah.
Is coming out, and people have been loving the little teasers.
Okay.
It's the same parent company owns Brazzers as does Men.com. So they use the same instrumental, but just change the words.
Okay.
And they kind of specifically wrote it for me. It makes a little fun about me, but it's all fun and games.
Like the poking of the fun at oneself.
Yeah. And the way they shot it is just so hilarious. The dance numbers.
Oh my gosh. I really can't wait to see this. I'm super excited. Are you allowed to tell us what it's called?
Bussicle.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Bussicle.
And one line is I'm gay for paying it. So my wife knows and it's okay.
That's awesome. I love that. So, what did winning a GAVN award this year mean to you, Reese?
Oh, it was so great. It was just fantastic. I actually didn't know I won because I was backstage interviewing the winners. They had monitors all back there and stuff, but I was, in the middle of questioning somebody. So my wife texted me, I'm like, what? I did? Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm here. What?
It was some they don't have you come out except on stage.
Yeah.
So they weren't yelling for me, hey, get out here.
Yeah.
I was prepared. I did have a speech, but I'll have to do it online. I still need to do it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. To those, because it wasn't just me. It's a big collaborative effort.
Yes.
And I want to thank everybody who was in it. So I will do that soon. But it was amazing because when I first started years ago with Randy Blue,
yes,
the original company I got in, they were considered amateurs, so they weren't allowed at AVN.
Okay.
So we would get awards different, CyberSocket, FleshBot,
yeah,
Grabbies, things like that. But It felt great, and it's so solid. It's really, really heavy.
I got to peel it at AVN and hold it, and I had a like two-hander.
Yeah.
I needed two hands.
Yeah.
It's a good solid piece.
I'll put it by my bed for, just to appreciate and for protection.
Both. Definitely bash somebody over the head with that thing if you need to. Reese, what inspired you to create your own cologne?
Yeah, the cologne, that's a funny story. It's just something, I really like this one by Tom Ford, but I'm not too into all the xenoestrogens and phthalates and things like that.
Yeah.
Can mess with hormone disruptors.
Yeah.
So I want to go have something like that, but go the route of like essential oils.
Okay.
So
Natural.
Yeah. So it's natural and it's a roll-on, and I was wearing it myself actually for 3 years.
Yes.
Before I started offering it to the fans.
That's amazing.
Because I just liked it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, shit, why not? And then, like, I like to look at things from a different perspective, too. Like, scent being the strongest thing tied to memory.
Yes.
So I'm also trying a different angle there, too.
Yeah.
It'd be great with the doll if you could smell me.
Oh, 100%. I think we're gonna work on those.
Just rubbing it on.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I would just like to say roll on is my favorite way to apply any kind of smell. And I find that maybe you find the same thing. It tends to mix with your own body and kind of, it's instead of a perfume or cologne is sitting on you, it just sort of becomes one with you. And I find that the smell is much more delicious in a roll on and particularly in a natural.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, easy. No waste. It doesn't go in your friend's face.
Splashing it everywhere. Yes.
So I actually, when I started selling, I first started as my acting mainstream name, my real name, Nick Dent.
Yes.
But nobody likes Nick Dent. They all like Reese Rideout.
Oh.
So I switched it over because I wasn't selling any as Nick.
Yeah.
As soon as I switched it to Reese, people would like pop by it left and right.
That's interesting to me because I got to be honest. I think Nick Dent is one of the coolest names. Like there's Batman element in there a little bit.
Oh yes, I get
Harvey Dent. So it gives you a little bit of like, oh, not that you need that. You already got all the you need.
Thank you. Well, when I say Nick Dent, people think that's my porn name.
I wouldn't like that was my confusion too. I gotta be honest with you. Reese Rideout's a little more obvious, but Nick Dent still sounds like a porn name.
Yeah.
So I guess you were born to do what you're doing.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, and living the dream, right?
Yeah, I do feel like I was born to be in porn.
Yeah, that must feel like the best thing ever when it's your passion and you're living it and it feels just perfect.
I have this graphic I created. The word says born, but the B is also, there's the P's in a different color. So it's born porn.
Ah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. And is this like a bit of a vision board style or something that like you put together that is about you? Is that what you mean? Or is it just a logo?
Something I'd like to put on a shirt someday. I've created it maybe a decade or more ago.
Like the cologne, I guess it's time.
Yeah, sometimes,
Yeah.
Things are just at the right moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you balance your adult industry career with entrepreneurial endeavors such as your cologne?
My life pretty much revolves around my adult career, from waking to sleeping. And with my wife too, we work on it together. So it's a all-day effort. And I feel like pretty much I don't do anything unless it is like ties in with entertainment, the porn or mainstream stuff. So it just goes great with it.
Okay.
Pretty much, and everything on my deductions for taxes is all my life is like.
You're living it 100%. You're full in.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that's not deductible is like when I buy my own food or.
That's about it.
Yes, pretty much it.
I feel you.
So it works great. I wish I had somebody who could dedicate just to the cologne.
Yeah.
That'd be great to have somebody with the marketing and production and logistics and stuff.
Bring it on a larger scale.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
So it'd be nice to be able to hire somebody specifically for like merchandise.
Yes.
Something like that would be great.
And just to expand your line and get different products that mean things to you. That's awesome. Like your BB.
Yeah.
And t-shirt. You could do more t-shirt, shirts, sweaters, whatever.
Yeah, years ago I did a t-shirt company, Tease Me Please.
Oh.
But I was just didn't take off too much.
Yeah. It's nice that you've tried different things, and obviously, you know what I mean? Like, that's the way you find the winner.
Yeah. I've tried so many things. I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, 20 years, and I mean, if you don't evolve, then you can't really move.
Well, I did a cupcake shop for like a couple years.
Cupcake
with
shop.
the family. Cupcakes and coffee.
Nice.
And VH1 came out and filmed me out there.
Wow.
Doing that. But ultimately, back to selling dick.
Yep. There we go. How do you feel about becoming part of our collection with your upcoming 3D scanning in just a few days?
It's seriously like a dream come true.
Yeah.
I mean, to just be immortalized in a soft silicone fuck doll.
Yes.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you, and I can't wait for your fans to have access to this incredible piece.
Yeah. They over the years they mentioned wanting one, so I probably dropped it here or there on maybe a live.
Yeah.
And I got some good responses.
Feedback?
Yeah, good feedback.
That's really exciting. We can't wait to get you scanned, and we can't wait to begin the creative process with you to ensure that this doll immortalizes you exactly as you want to be seen, and every little detail that mattered to you and mattered to your fan base.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. We got a few days before the scan, so I'm trying to get the body just right.
You tweaking it?
I'll take some water pills the day before, and
a little what is it? Bulking and cutting, a little bit water cut.
yeah, a little bit of both.
Yeah. Putting I fully understand. I actually used to do some not bodybuilding, weightlifting.
Yeah.
Powerlifting, so.
It's good. It's like church for me.
Yeah, it really does help the mind, the body, and the soul, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it goes with my job. I mean, that's how I got picked up back. I did an amateur bodybuilding show.
Yeah.
Back in 2003 or something, and that's when Ron Lloyd, my first photographer,
Yeah.
he scouted me there, and then I got a call at my parents at 21, and so the bodybuilding is and it's my brand. You know, if I went off to look like Homer Simpson here in a year or two, yeah. You know.
Yeah.
But if you start out like that and your brand is bear,
Yes.
then that's great.
Yes, 100%.
You know, big hairy bear.
Yeah.
But if you transition from this
From a bodybuilder to something else, it's not going to work quite the same for the fan base. And they get used to the abs and all the muscles.
Yeah, and then I did a mustache just for fun here or there, like last year a bit. And as soon as you put something into the ether, you know, people, now if they've seen it, they don't know what they want till you put it in front of it.
Yes.
Most of the time, just put something in front of them and they want what's in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
And now I took it off. They're like, when are you bringing it back? When are you bringing it back? Well, I do have a fake one because we were filming Killer Clown Girls, but it took them so long to film and I had to shave it because they were doing an AI of me.
Oh, wow.
And so I had to get a fake one to finish the filming.
Yes.
I played a detective, and so I do have a good shape. I had to shape it myself.
Yeah, a good dick always has a mustache. Yes.
I got a cock ring mustache. So when I had it, I had two mustaches.
Oh my gosh, that must have been very exciting for your fans.
Yes.
Especially the mustache lovers, you know.
I think I have a photo somewhere, at least one.
We need to get a copy of that for putting out Matt. Just kidding. Thank you so much, Reese, for being here. We're really happy to talk to you before the party, and we can't wait to see you there on the red carpet under the stars.
Absolutely, I'm excited. Thanks for having me.
Of course, and we can't wait to meet your doll. It's so exciting for us. Next male model, here he is, Reese Rideout, doll coming out to